What's up, sisters? I wanted to share with you a quick tutorial on my everyday makeup look and the current products I'm using. I'm not going to go into details for my brows because I probably do a different video just for them and they take forever to do, but I am using a brow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is a powder set you probably get on their website. I always prime my face first after my brows, and I'm using a Tatcha liquid silk canvas formula they just came out with, and it's amazing. It preps the skin really well for your foundation and makes everything glide on so smooth. I actually like it over their cream version. I then go in and color correct with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color orange, and I just go under my eyes, mustache, chin areas, any dark areas I feel that needs correcting. I actually started using Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which is a medium to full coverage oil-free foundation. I use the color Caramel, and it has a neutral undertone. I have a neutral undertone or olive undertone to my skin. I used to think I had a golden undertone, but after talking to some of my favorite makeup artists, they told me I had a neutral undertone. So don't be afraid to ask when you go into stores to help match your foundation and get your undertone correct. I then follow up with Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Caramel as well. For my beat face, I do go a couple of shades lighter, but since this is an everyday look, I just usually tend to just get one that's closer to my skin tone. I can usually brighten my under eye with my setting powder, which I feel gives me a more natural look. I set my concealer with Laura Mercier translucent powder, which I do mix with the Ben 9 banana powder to add a little color to it. I just go over the areas where I put my concealer, and sometimes I chisel out my cheeks to help with the contouring. Sometimes I bake, sometimes I don't, but right now I just press the powder in and not bake. Only time I leave the powder on is when I'm about to contour my nose. I like to use bronzer compared to a liquid concealer to contour my face. Feels more natural and easier to maneuver around the face, and it's just one less step to do. I'm using the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the color Deep Tan. I do use a cream or a liquid concealer sometimes, but mainly for beat face. I don't think of myself as a good nose contour person. I'll always try to figure out how to contour my nose, and I'm not really that good. But on a side note, I do use my bronzer to go into my eye sockets to help bring some dimension to those. But for everyday look, I usually don't put eyeshadow on, but I do use my bronzer just to go in between my brow bone and my eyelid. Once I'm done with concealing and bronzing, I usually wipe away the excess setting powder and then go in with MAC's Mineral Finish powder to help just blend everything together. It's just in a color dark. It's a great way to, if you made any mistakes, to just go over with that powder and make everything just look seamless. My favorite blush to use is MAC's Sheertone Shimmer blush in the color Amberine Rose, which has a coral undertone to it with like little gold speckles in it. I've been using this for years, and it's just such a great color on brown skin tones. I usually reach for Gerard's Cosmetics Star Powders in the color Dorothy, which is like a bronzy color. To add a glow to my face, I usually hit the high points of my face, like the cheekbones, tip of my nose, chin, just to add that nice sun-kissed look to my skin. I prefer golden highlighters over white powders, silver powders, because it just seems more natural. Depending on what type of mood I'm in, sometimes I do use eyeliner, sometimes I don't. But today I find myself using it a lot more. I'm using I believe this is Tarte Double Take Eyeliner, which has a felt tip pen on one end and a pencil on the other end. The felt tip is more like a liquid eyeliner, which is easier for the top lid when I'm creating my wing eyeliner or cat eye, which I say is about a medium-sized line. Sometimes I go bigger, sometimes I barely put any on. And then on the other side of the liner, I use the pencil to do my waterline. I feel like doing the waterline really helps bring out the shape of your eye. But sometimes I skip eyeliner and just do mascara for a more natural look. But since I'm wearing lashes, I like to use eyeliner as a guide for myself because I'm not great at putting eyelashes on. Speaking of eyelashes, I'm using the Artisan lashes. These lashes you can find on Amazon.com for like $10. While I let the glue on my lashes dry down, I usually go ahead and finish off my lips. I usually use Cork by MAC lip liner. It's a dark brown color, but I think I misplaced it, so I'm just using a random one from Nabi in dark brown. My favorite nude lip color is Taupe by MAC. It's like a peachy pink nude color, and it has more of a suede type finish. For mascara, I really don't have a favorite. I feel like they're all the same, but I do tend to reach for Maybelline brands. I didn't apply eyeshadow, but I do go back in with Gerard's Cosmetic highlighter and apply it to the inner corner of my eyes and brow bones and other areas just to add that extra glow to my skin. I finish off using Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and that is my complete everyday makeup look. If you would like more makeup tutorials such as eyeshadow looks or a brow tutorial, let me know below. There are more videos to come, so stay tuned. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Peace out, sisters.